Hi, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity, and today's video is about how to put yourself in a position to have miracles. And this is actually a very, very practical video. So I say the word miracle a little bit tongue-in-cheek or a little bit lightly, because it's about making yourself available to magic. But I find one of the best ways to make yourself available to magic is daily action, regular action. So I'll give you an example. So I was just speaking with a client today, and this came up, and I realized that I've talked to probably 100 different clients about this, but usually in different language. But I always give the same visual or the same example. So for him, we were working on a goal. It was a goal that he had for the year of working with more people and making more money. He's a coach. And when he said that, he was excited about it, and he wants to have that. But it's not deeply meaningful to him yet, because it wasn't said in a way that was juicy or exciting. He was a bit excited, but not truly inspired. And then he went right into all the things he would need to do this year and how he needed to get more disciplined and more structured and all these things. And then he said something like, "Oh, that just feels so heavy." I said, "Yeah, well, because you're talking about structure and discipline, which for him were not fun things. They weren't engaging things." So I said, "What if you changed structure and discipline for putting yourself in a position for miracles?" And he just went, "Ooh, oh, I like that." And I liked his reaction, because that's how I get when things really spark my interest. I go, if maybe you do as well, just getting quiet and like, oh yeah, that's good. When I watch a great documentary or a great movie or read a great book, I just take that moment. So putting yourself in a position for miracles is, and this is the example I always use, imagine that there are two fish bowls. And this is from the cover of one of my favorite books called The Big Leap, and it's kind of where I got it from. So there's two fish bowls, one's smaller and one's bigger. What I find too many of my clients do is they have a half full small fish bowl, and forgive me if I'm shaking, it's a bit cold outside. They have a half full small fish bowl and a totally full big fish bowl, and they're trying to jump in one big leap, one heroic jump from here, all the way over to here. And it's too big, and they keep failing or missing because it's just too big of a jump. They can't make it. They're trying to go from, no clients to a 10K a month, or from really negative, crappy thinking to fully, deeply positive and trusting in God every single day. It's just too big of a leap. But if instead you just fill this fishbowl so that's just as full, or at least close to as full as the other fishbowl, now the jump is just a boop. So you've raised yourself to the level of that goal. You are now the person that can have that. And that's similar language I'm sure you've heard to some other approaches and other methodologies. But the idea being that if your goal is to reach more people and work with more clients, if you do some daily networking in a way that feels good, I'm not just saying go out there and talk to anybody anytime, but find a way that feels good, you're putting yourself in more positions for miracles, for more magic to show up. You're not just sitting on the cushion, meditating and visualizing. Now, I'm sure that's not you, but there are different ways to do this. So, it's the new year. We're all getting excited about what are our goals or what are our resolutions. And I've got a call actually in 2 days. It's called Completing 2022, Creating 2023 with Magic. And this is part of that process. It's not just about the goal of what do you want to accomplish. It's also who do you want to be, and what are the strategies that are going to get you there. But what's the magic? More important than any of those, what's the magic? How can you make it uniquely you? How can you make it personal and personalized to you so that there's magic in it? Because if you just make your plans and your goals plain, and you're not making yourself available for the miracles and the magic, it's going to be boring, and then you're going to be one of those people that 3 months from now or 2 months from now looks back and says, "Oh yeah, what were my goals for the new year?" So you've got to find a way to make it personal to you. So I hope this has been helpful. I'd love to see you at that event. I'll put the link down below in the little write-up down below here on YouTube. And have an amazing New Year, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.